My younger sister Nora is 22 years old. She's one of the kindest, most respectful people I know, but she's also very quiet and has been through a lot. A few weeks ago, her entire apartment complex burned down in a massive electrical fire. She lost everything: her home, her belongings, her sense of security. She called me, sobbing, explaining what had happened, and asked if she could just stay with me for a few days while she figured out where to go next. Of course, I said yes immediately. She's my sister. But my wife, Emily, wasn't happy about it. She never outright hated Nora, but she's always seen her as a kind of burden. Why? Simply because Nora is shy and doesn't fit in with Emily's loud social circle of friends. Emily finds her quiet nature awkward. The night Nora arrived, she was completely exhausted. Holding just 2 small bags with a few changes of clothes and a folder of important documents she'd managed to rescue from the fire. You would expect a little compassion, right? A little human decency. But not from Emily. As soon as Nora was inside, Emily pulled me into our bedroom and laid down the law. She can stay for 1 night. That's it, she hissed. And she's sleeping on the couch. I didn't want to fight. I thought, okay, it's just for a night. It's temporary. Nora was so tired, she fell asleep almost instantly. But then, around midnight, Emily came storming into the living room and shook me awake. I'd been sleeping on the floor next to the couch to keep Nora company. Emily was whispering, but her voice was filled with anger. I don't want her here, she said. She's making me uncomfortable. I can't even relax in my own home. I was just stunned into silence. My sister was sleeping peacefully, not bothering a soul, and this was how my wife was acting. The next morning, I went out to get groceries for breakfast. While I was at the store, I got a text from Nora. It read, "Emily says I can't stay here anymore. She told me I should sleep in my car tonight. I don't want to cause any trouble between you two, so I'm just going to leave." My blood boiled. I abandoned my shopping cart and raced home. When I got there, I saw Nora's 2 small bags sitting on the front porch. Emily was standing in the doorway with her arms crossed, looking completely unapologetic. "What is this?" I asked, trying to keep my voice steady. Emily just shrugged. She's a grown adult. "She'll be fine," she said coldly. "This is our house, not a homeless shelter." I didn't yell. I didn't raise my voice. I just looked at her and said, very calmly, "Okay, if my sister isn't welcome in this house, then neither am I." The look on Emily's face was priceless. The arrogance just melted away, replaced by shock. That night, I packed a bag, picked up Nora, and we checked into a hotel. I spent the next few days helping her navigate the nightmare of losing everything. We filled out new housing applications, insurance paperwork, and even started looking for job openings since the fire had disrupted her work. At one point, Nora broke down crying, telling me how much she felt like a burden to everyone. I pulled her into a hug and told her, "You are not a burden. You are family." And family doesn't let family sleep in cars. I stayed with her all week, making sure she was okay. Then, the twist came. On the 4th night, my phone started blowing up. It was Emily. First, a call, then a text, then another call. Her messages started out annoyed, then shifted to guilty, and finally landed on pure panic. The last one she sent simply said, "I'm so sorry. Please come home." I didn't mean it. The next day, I did go back to the house, but not to reconcile. I went back to pack the rest of my things. Emily tried to physically block the door, tears streaming down her face. "You're really doing this," she cried. "You're choosing her over your own wife." I looked her dead in the eyes and said, "No. Emily, I'm choosing compassion over cruelty." I moved out that day and filed for a legal separation. Her family, of course, tried to intervene. They called me, saying I was overreacting, that Emily was just feeling uncomfortable and stressed. But it was too late. Her actions had shown me her true character. And now for the best part of this story. With a little help, Nora found a new apartment. It's small, and it's not in the fanciest part of town, but it's hers. It's a safe space where she can start to rebuild her life. I helped her move in and bought her some new furniture to get her started. Last week, as we were setting up her new bookshelf, she turned and gave me the biggest hug. "Thank you," she said, her voice thick with emotion. "Thank you for not giving up on me when it felt like everyone else did." That moment both broke my heart and healed it at the same time. As for Emily, she still sends me texts filled with apologies and guilt. She keeps saying she made a terrible mistake. But here's the lesson I learned through all of this. If someone is capable of showing that level of cruelty to the people you love when they are at their most vulnerable, it's only a matter of time before they show that same cruelty to you. Protecting your family and standing up for what's right is never the wrong choice. Thank you so much for listening to my story. If it resonated with you, please consider hitting that like button and subscribing to the channel for more content. It really helps a lot. Take care, and remember to be kind to one another.